Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back here with another track by track video, and today we have two 90s albums, right here by two iconic bands of the 80s. Uh, one I love a lot, and another one I don't like that much. But both of them are produced by the great Bob Rock. Yes, I love Bob Rock as a producer. He does great production. But let's just get into it already, man. The track by track I'm going to do is Metallica's seventh album, Reload, versus Skid Row's third album, Subhuman Race. Now, the album that I love here is Subhuman Race. This album is probably my second favorite Skid Row album, just behind Slate to the Grind. And Reload, man, this album sucks. It has a couple of good tracks, but nowhere as good as Load. I actually really like Load, believe it or not. I know I like it a lot, but this album sucks. Although it does have a few good tracks. But obviously I know who the winner is going to be already, Skid Row. But I think Metallica will get maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 points. I don't know, maybe one or two. Because I know the Skid Row this is gonna be a slaughter, I know it. Try to get the booklet out to show you guys. Hold on. Oh, great. Alright. Finally got the booklet out. I guess I'll talk about my history with Reload as we're going through this long ass booklet. Reload, took me a while to get to this album, so because I was listening to the first 5 records, obviously, kill them all through the Black Album, and then eventually I got Load, and Load I really like. And then I was like, people were saying, oh, Reload's like twice as worse as Load and stuff. I'm like, I don't know, should I check it out or not? Because the people that say that it's twice as worse as, uh, double worse as Load and stuff are people saying that they hate Load, so maybe I might like this. So I checked it out, and nope, I did not like this album that much. Out of the 13 songs on here, I'm gonna be honest, there's about only 4 or 5 I like. And there's 9 or 8 songs that are just boring filler, and some of them are just horrendously bad. But this booklet's cool though. It got a lot of live pictures from the Load tour, or Poor Touring Me tour. And I do own a lot of singles from this era, CD singles and stuff. I forgot to pull them out and stuff, but just go back to previous pickup videos I've done and you'll see them. Because I have the CD singles for Fuel, Memory Remains. Actually, I have 2 Memory Remains singles in the 3-part set. And I also have one of the Unforgiven 2 singles. And also for Load, I also have a couple of the Until It Sleeps singles. I have here a Hero of the Day single. Come on. Hold on, guys. Now, Skid Row, Subhuman Race, and now we're talking. This album, man, I was lucky enough to find this at a record store about, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago or 2 years ago for like $7 or $8, man, because this album is awesome. Dark, heavy, pissed off, man. I'm telling you, this album is amazing, and they definitely they adjusted with the times, because there are some Pantera moments on here, which makes sense because they have Pantera open for them on Slate to the Grind. There's a couple of Alice in Chains moments. Hold on a second. Like I said, there's a couple of Pantera and Alice in Chains moments. Some hints of Slayer and Megadeth here and there. They were just really pissed off at the time. And it's a great album, man. I gotta say, there's only like maybe 2 or 3 tracks I think are so-so, but I still like them though. They're not bad, they're just so-so. The rest is amazing, so without further ado, let's get into the track by track. So, both these albums start off with Fuel versus My Enemy. Some people are gonna laugh at me for this and stuff because Fuel has become such a meme nowadays, but I actually really like Fuel. Actually, dare I say it, I love Fuel. It's fast, it's fun, it's rocking and stuff. I really love Fuel. Yes, the memes are hilarious. I can see why it's meme material. But I don't know, man. There's just something about Fuel that's really fun and fast and rocking about it. I love Fuel versus My Enemy. Man, right off the bat, hits you with that heavy riff and then Sebastian Bach's vocals, man. Sebastian Bach was on fire on this album. Not as good as Slave to the Grind though, but his vocals are still on fire. Like on Slave to the Grind, he hit all the high notes and stuff and really show off his range. Here, he shows off his guttural lower register and stuff. And man, I just love the angriness of it. Like, you can be my enemy, and I don't care. Yeah, I love it. The guitar solo is very weird, but I love it. It's nasty. I just love My Enemy. Man, this is gonna be tough. I don't know which one to pick. Ah, man, both of these are great songs. Hmm. You know what? Some of you are gonna get pissed at me, but I'm gonna go with Fuel. It won by like this much. Okay, very little bit. Now track 2, The Memory Remains versus Fire Sign. Memory Remains, another song that's been memed to death. A lot, to be honest, almost every Metallica song or Metallica hit has been memed to death. But Memory Remains, I love it. It's so weird that I love it. I don't know why. There's some songs from my favorite bands that are so weird that I love, like Glitter from Motley Crue. It's so weird. I know I shouldn't like it, but for some reason I like it. I wouldn't say I love Glitter, but I like it a little bit because how weird it is. Here, I love Memory Remains. It's weird. James sounds hilarious in it, the way he sings, and then da 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 da. The creepy old lady in there, uh, Mick Jagger's wife. It's weird, but I love the guitar solo though from Kirk Hammett on here. I love Memory Remains versus Firesign. Firesign, very decisive track. A lot of people who love this album aren't too crazy about it, and a lot of people that hate Subhuman Race love this album. I love this song, and I really like this song. I would say I love it, but I really like it though. Has a cool, memorable chorus and stuff. Has some cool '90s effects in it, and I really like it. But oh my god, I can't believe Metallica's already gone off to this lead already. I'm giving it to Memory Remains on this, two to nothing. But I think that's the last time Metallica's gonna be getting any points for a while now. All right, so now we head on to track 3, Devil's Dance versus Bonehead. Devil's Dance, pretty cool song. Sounds like it could have been on the Black album a little bit. I love the beginning intro with the simple drum beat, but Jason playing that cool bass riff, and then it goes into the slow, heavy groove song. Pretty cool. I like it. But Bonehead, I love. This song is fast, furious, punky. This stuff, I love it. It's really fast. I love it when Skid Row gets a little bit punkish really fast, like Making a Mess off the first album on Subhuman Race. You got not Subhuman Race, Slave to the Grind. You got the title track, and now here we have Bonehead. And man, this song just kicks ass. I'm giving it to Bonehead. So Skid Row's on the board now. It's 2-1. Metallica leading. So track 4, The Unforgiven 2 versus Beat Yourself Blind. Oh man. Unforgiven 2, I have a funny story with. When I first heard it, I was so disappointed because I wanted something as good as the first Unforgiven, which I love. I don't care how many times Unforgiven 1 gets played, I still love the first Unforgiven. But it was like, really, what's this country bullshit? And James sounds really bad on here, to be honest. He goes, "'Cause you're unforgiven too." And man, it's just sad though, because I don't know why James's vocals sound really off and whiny a little bit and pitchy on this album. It's very sad. I miss the old James Hetfield, like the young James Hetfield when he was a kid with the raspy vocals, and then later on with the yeah vocals on Injustice and the Black Album, and hell, even on Load and stuff. Load, he still had that voice, but for some reason here, man, he just lost. He doesn't have that power or anger in his voice anymore. It sounds weak, and it's just really sad. But as time went on, I've grown to like the song. I wouldn't say I love Unforgiven 2, but I have grown to like it. But nowhere as good as the first Unforgiven, and nowhere as good as Be Yourself Blind. Be Yourself Blind starts off with that cool bass riff, slimy bass riff from Rachel Bolan. Heads into this heavy groove song. I love the way Sebastian Bach sings here. He's like, "Put me a chemical to take away the edge." And I love the chorus, even though the chorus is very odd and stuff with him just screaming, "Be yourself blind." I love it, man. And then just before the chorus and stuff, not the chorus, the guitar solos, all of a sudden it gets really melodic with him going, "To meet in vain, to meet in vain." Man, I love Be Yourself Blind. This song kicks ass, so I'm giving it to Skid Row. Tied 2-2. Track 5. We got Better Than You versus Eileen. Oh boy. Oh man, this is gonna be such a slaughter. Alright, Better Than You. Alright track, I guess. I wouldn't say I love it, but I like the chorus, so the chorus is pretty heavy with the Better Than You, Better Than You. But come on, man, it's like it's good for this album, but if this were on Load, it'll be like a filler track, and if it was on the Black Album, it'd be completely a throwaway. So Better Than You, it's good for this album, but nothing else. And probably the last song I like on here for a while. Versus Eileen. Eileen is my favorite Skid Row song of all time. Yes, you guys might be shocked, but it's my favorite Skid Row song of all time. About a witch or something, a creepy woman or something. But god dang, I love this song. It has such a great creepy atmosphere, paranormal, great music in it. I love the way Sebastian Bach sings, very breathy, but also like he just sounds like he's scared of this woman and stuff. And then once you think it ends, it comes back with this heavy riff, and then they go into I know what she knows. Total Alice in Chains worship, but I love it, and I love Alice in Chains. And then Sebastian Bach just screams his head off. I know what she knows. Man, I just love Eileen, man. It's my favorite Skid Row song of all time, and definitely giving it to Skid Row. So Skid Row is up 3-2. Alright, track 6, we got Slither versus Remains to Be Seen. Slither. Forgettable, boring. I don't even remember how the song goes. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't remember how this song goes because it was so forgettable. Remains to Be Seen. Pretty cool song. I would say it's one of my lesser favorites on the album, but it's still a pretty cool track, and I'm definitely giving it to Skid Row. So Skid Row's up 4-2. Track 7. We got Carpe Diem, baby. Such a stupid title. Versus Subhuman Race. Alright, Carpe Diem, baby. Once again, another filler, boring track and stuff. Stupid title, and I don't know, this song sucks. Man, sorry. Sorry if you like it, but this song sucks. But Subhuman Race, once again, fast, heavy, punky, thrashy. I love it. I just love the way Sebastian Bach sings the chorus where he goes, you talk to me like I'm subhuman, you talk to me like I'm subhuman, you treating me like I'm subhuman, you I feel like I'm talking to the subhuman race. Giving it to Skid Row. Subhuman Race, the title track, amazing. So Skid Row's up 5-2 now. Alright, track 8. Bad Seed versus Frozen. Nice. Bad Seed. Alright, getting a little bit heavy again, a little bit more rockin', but man, it just doesn't hit the mark, man. It goes over my head easily. Sorry, don't like it. Frozen, really cool, slow, heavy song and stuff. Can it be I'm frozen? I love it, man. I'm giving it to Skid Row 6-2. Track 9. Where the Wild Things Are versus Into Another. Where the Wild Things Are, back to the filler again. I can't even remember how the song goes. Like, I try to listen to it and I completely forget about it after like 5 or 10 minutes. It's just a boring filler track. Forgettable. Versus Into Another. Into Another used to be my favorite song off here before Eileen beat it, but man, it's such a great song. It should have been a bigger hit, man. Because it could have fit that time. It is kind of like a grungy song, but it's like very melancholic. But like, you know, it's like a good song to chill back to and listen to, or just to listen to when you're feeling down and stuff. Because if it is like when you're feeling stressed or melancholic, it helps you cope with it. The song, and the song is amazing, very catchy, very bleak and stuff. I just love it. The guitar solo from Dave Sabo was really good on here, and I really like the drumming on here from Rob Affuso. It's really good. Giving it to Into Another. So 7-2 now. Skid Row's up still. Track 10. Prince Charming versus Face Against My Soul. Alright, Prince Charming, now we're back on track. Finally, a song that I like since Better Than You. This song is fast, sure, the main riff kind of rips off the Four Horsemen a little bit, but who cares? It's an upbeat song, and it's really good. I like it. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I think it's great for this album, and I think it would have been a good track on a Load. If this replaced one of the weaker tracks on Load, I would have been happy. Like, I prefer to have a Prince Charming on Load instead of like Thorn Within or Ronnie or something like that. Really good song, Prince Charming. I like it. Versus Face Against My Soul. Face Against My Soul, kind of like Remains to Be Seen. Once again, another one of my lesser favorite tracks on here. It's probably my second least favorite on here. I still do like it, but I'm not too crazy about it, so I'm gonna give it to Metallica for this one. So Metallica gets another point on the board. It's 7-3, but I think this will probably be the last point Metallica would get on here. Who knows? They might get one more. We'll see. Track 11, Low Man's Lyric. Oh boy. Versus Medicine Jar. Low Man's Lyric has got to be one of the worst Metallica songs I've ever heard in my life. This boring, annoying 7-8 minute track, acoustic, not acoustic, a country song, and when you bring in that annoying, whatever you call, like accordion or whatever, that annoying instrument that keeps playing that same thing over and over again, God, I can't stand this song. Like, I remember hearing it for the first time, like, what the hell happened? Seriously, how did you go from Load? At least Load was mostly dark and heavy and stuff. Alright, well, not fully heavy, but dark and, like, rocking and stuff. Then you come to this shit that's like country. Like, really, man? This song sucks. Get out of here. Medicine Jar, really cool song. Put your hands in the medicine jar. I love the way Sebastian Bach sings this track. It's really good. Very underrated track on here as well. So I'm giving it to Skid Row again. So Skid Row's up 8-3. Track 12, second to last track. We're almost done with this Metallica album. Attitude versus Breaking Down. Attitude, another one that I like actually, and probably the last song I like on here. Attitude, once again, a tempo, rocking and stuff. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but for this album, it's good. If this song was on Load, it probably would have been a filler track, but on this album, it's good. Uh, I prefer to. It's better than most of the songs in the middle of this album. But yeah, Bad Seed's pretty good, I guess. It's okay. Versus breaking down the ballad on here, and man, this should have been a bigger hit as well because it's very alternative, very soft rock. But I love it because it literally feels like someone breaking down, like the way Sebastian Bach sings. It's like very emotional and sad and stuff, and it just perfectly matches the song, which is someone just contemplating their life and stuff, and feel like they're breaking down with their life. And I love the song. I'm giving it to Skid Row again. So Skid Row is up now, 9-3. So now we head to the last track on both of these. Fixer versus Iron Will. Fixer, basically Outlaw Torn Part 2, but except way worse. I love Outlaw Torn, man. It's a great, cool song to end load with. I love it. I don't care if it's 9 minutes long. I love it. I actually have the full version of it that's like 10 minutes long on the Memory Remains single. It's a B-side, and that's awesome as well. I just love the jamming section of it. I love the darkness of it, the atmosphere. I love it. Fixer, not so much. Fixer does have a little bit of creepiness to it, but I get bored with it after after the first chorus, or maybe after the second chorus. Like, I can't go on and stuff. It's just loses my interest, and weak way to end a weak album. Sorry. Versus well, my least favorite track off Subhuman Race. This song, once again, I think it's too long. It's 7 minutes long, and it's heavy. It's good. It's heavy, which is good, but it doesn't do that much for me compared to the other tracks. So both of these are like, eh. You know what? I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give this last one to Metallica. So, Skid Row got 9, and Metallica got 4. So there you go, guys. That was Skid Row Subhuman Race versus Metallica's Reload. I told you guys this was gonna be a slaughter and stuff. Skid Row was gonna win easily, and they did. 9-4, really good battle. And I'm surprised Metallica got 4. I thought they were only gonna get like 1, 2, or maybe 3. But hey, at least they got 4. But like I said, very weak album for Metallica, and the last of their load thing and stuff. And Subhuman Race, the last album with Sebastian Bach and Robert Affuso, but my second favorite Skid Row album. So, anyways, guys, what do you think? Put your track by tracks down below if you guys know these albums entirely. You guys probably know the Metallica one more than the Skid Row one, but who knows? There might be some diehard Skid Row fans out there like me that know this album in its entirety and love it like me. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I haven't made one of these regular videos in a while, but I'm back. So I hope you guys are happy, and I hope you guys are enjoying my new podcast that I've been doing with my good friend Kyle, the Glamcast, where we talk about hair and glam out. We will be having a new episode up very soon in the next couple days, and I'll be making more TikTok videos as well on here. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.